Councilman Brockhouse apologizes to Chick-fil-A for removing the restaurant from the council's airport plan. Bexar County sees an 11% plunge in Obamacare enrollment. And A&M University San Antonio students okay a future sports fee. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Wednesday, March 27th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. Councilman Greg Brockhouse has apologized to Chick-fil-A for last week's City Council decision to remove the company from a concession contract at the San Antonio International Airport. Brockhouse is running for mayor and wrote a letter to the company Tuesday that said, quote, "The recent actions of our city council do not reflect the overwhelming belief in our city that you are a valued business and community partner." Thursday, the city council approved a master concession agreement to bring 8 new vendors to the airport's Terminal A, with the caveat that Chick-fil-A must be replaced. Councilman Roberto Trevino introduced that plan, noting that he couldn't support a company with, quote, "a legacy of anti-LGBTQ behavior," and the council, with the support of Mayor Ron Nirenberg, approved Trevino's motion 6-4 with 1 abstention. The decision drew national headlines and stoked long-running tension about balancing LGBT rights with religious liberty, a debate that made its way to the Supreme Court last year. Councilman Brockhouse says he was inspired to write the letter by residents who he claims have been outraged by the city council's decision, noting in his own words that the decision was bad for business and bad for San Antonians with religious convictions. The number of Bexar County residents enrolling for 2019 health insurance through the Affordable Care Act has plunged nearly 11%. Federal data released this week shows Bexar County fared the worst among major urban counties in Texas, and the drop is especially stark compared to the 3.5% statewide decline in enrollment through healthcare.gov, the federal health insurance exchange. Overall, 65,590 people living in Bexar County signed up for health insurance through the exchange during the open enrollment period for 2019. And the U.S. Census Bureau reports about 17% of Bexar County residents under 65 currently don't have health insurance. A January report commissioned by the Texas Alliance for Healthcare found the Lone Star State has the greatest number of uninsured residents under the age of 65 in the entire country, coming in at 4.8 million uninsured people, and that number could reach more than 6 million by 2040. And Texas A&M University San Antonio has cleared its first hurdle to bringing an intercollegiate sports program to its fledgling campus by convincing students to vote for a future fee to help pay for it. While only about 13% of the total student body voted, about 86% were in favor of allowing the fee. Officials needed that general student vote majority and now must wait for approval from the A&M University System Regents and passage of a bill in the legislature. In May 2009, Governor Rick Perry signed Senate Bill 629 that allowed the institution to become a standalone university. And as they celebrate the school's 10th anniversary, A&M San Antonio's leaders have focused on the need to create student traditions from scratch. The university now plans to start charging students $10 per semester credit hour in the fall of 2020, with fees capped at 12 semester hours so students won't pay more than $120 per semester. If all goes according to plan, the university would first roll out men's and women's soccer, women's softball, and men's golf in the 2021 school year, followed by men's and women's basketball, women's volleyball, and esports in the 2021-22 school year. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Wednesday, March 27th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.